What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dummy Wormy, and I honestly have to agree with the developers when I say that I'm sick and tired of the culture war surrounding Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, mainly because it's being pushed by individuals that don't know anything about the video game, are refusing to play the video game outright, and are making a big deal out of literally nothing and trying to say that the game is woke. Whether it be because there's a black man within a high populated area within Bohemia during the 15th century, even though it does make logical sense that a small group of Muslim individuals would have been able to travel over there primarily due to trade routes and things of that nature, or the sole fact that there's an optional gay sex scene that can be pursued if you choose by the main character and his best friend Hans, that people have decided to go all the way in and spread a false narrative saying that it's grooming and depicting child sodomy because they don't understand that the character isn't actually 15 and is 27 within the game, but they want to spread false narratives the entire time and conflate things that are factual versus things being based on something. You also have people trying to come out here and say that they're making pathetic attempts to attack Christianity and mock Christianity, or even conflating words said by the developers as being equivalent to anything said by Kelly Sue DeConnick solely because Daniel Varva said don't buy the game.
He's a monster.
If you're not interested in the game, if you don't want anything to do with the game, if you're constantly crying online all day and night about the game, just don't buy it.
How dare you say that to me?
When you come over here to SteamDB, it's doing pretty darn well. You can see as of right now, it's sitting at a 256 all-time peak. And within the last 24 hours, considering today's a Tuesday as of my recording of this, it's sitting at a 191 24-hour peak. The game's doing just fine and is seeing massive profits and a continuous player base. Yeah, I think they're doing just fine here and all the complaining is falling on deaf ears. So it becomes even funnier when you see this coming out here. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 actor says if you don't like wokeness in gaming, you're not necessarily into gaming. That isn't what he said. Now, this is coming from Fandom Pulse again, you know, the organization that is run by John Delarose and John F. Trent, as they constantly go out there in their own little cry box and cry about literally everything that they feel is wrong within society and the culture as a whole. But you scroll on down here and you quickly learn that this is coming from a BBC interview in which the actor said nothing about wokeness. Not one little thing, because I'll read you his exact words. Daniel informed the BBC, I think it's quite an interesting thing that happened. With the first game, there was a backlash from a more left-wing mentality, and then there's been something of a backlash this time around from the right-wing mentality.
And I mean, folks, where's the lie?
So already you say, hey, yeah, you know, the wokies attacked the game last time, but this time we have the puritanicals attacking the game. He's not saying if you don't want wokeness in gaming, you shouldn't buy the games. He's not saying that if you don't want wokeness in the video game itself, that you don't like video games or you shouldn't buy the game or anything like that, or you should accept wokeness in gaming. He outright says, hey, last time the game got hit by wokies. So trying to spread this narrative all over the place is bullshit, but we keep going on. McKay then ignited that no one has discussed these topics to him in person. It's a real good barometer of the distortion between online interaction and real-world interaction. We did 9 hours and it didn't come up once. Because guess what? Nobody really cares about an optional gay sex scene that isn't even canon. A Muslim's there. In the grand scheme of things, nobody really cares about those two little things, and they're not that big of a deal. From there, Daniel indicated that if you oppose woke ideology being injected into the game via the promotion of sodomy, as well as Musa of Mali, you're not interested in gaming. Nope, because if we scroll back up, what did he say? He said the game was originally attacked in the first one by a more left-wing audience because it wasn't woke. And now it's being attacked by a right-wing mentality because, well, it's not puritanical enough. He said, I think, to be honest with you, the people that are true big fans of gaming and this game aren't bothered about that sort of stuff. It seems to be people that are really politically involved and they care very much about politics and not gaming, and they've just used this as a weapon, but they're not necessarily into gaming, he added.
That's it?
Where's the injection of wokeness? Where's him talking about wokeness at all? Because if I'm going to look at his own words that you decided to trim out, the only thing that could even be contorted as wokeness is when he addressed the fact that it was getting attacked by a left-wing audience in the original game. That's the only time somebody even mentioned wokeness within his back and forth here. So where's him condoning wokeness in the game? Where's him condoning this idea in the game? No, what he said is it seems to be that the people that actually like the games don't seem to care that much, and the only people complaining on either political side, whether it's right or left, whether it's wokies or these hyper-puritanical individuals like Melanie Mack, John F. Trent, or John Delarose, they're only in it because of politics and not the game itself. And the funny thing is, yeah, it's pretty obvious that that's the case, considering none of these people, Melanie Mack, John F. Trent, or John Delarose, have played the game and are actively promoting the idea that nobody wants to play the game anyways. They're constantly crying on the internet. They're constantly putting out tweets and comments like this, or talking about how there's sodomy in it, or how it's perverted, or even if it's gay porn. They're constantly talking about that because they're refusing to play the game. So when you look at what the actor actually said, when you look at what was actually being stated here, yeah, he's speaking truth right now, because it's pretty obvious when you read this article. This whole article plays right into what he is saying. Everything you're seeing about this game plays directly into what he's saying. The people that are actually playing the game have no issue with what's going on, and even if they do, they just think it's stupid. The people that are complaining about the game, crying about the game on the internet all day and night, they don't care about the game. They were never going to play the game, and they just solely care about politics and pushing a political narrative all the live long day. But hey, just like I'm sick of wokies trying to bastardize gaming, I also don't want puritanical nut jobs trying to push the satanic panic on everybody. But I'm going to leave it there. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Shout out friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video live, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.